It's a good day on WTOL 11, and we're helping you with your fitness goals. I'm joined with Taylor from Pillar Fitness. And Taylor, we want to talk about stretching, having a really good stretch routine. Why is that so important before we work out?
It's super important. So what it does is it's going to elongate our muscles, which is going to help get all the fat, get all the acid buildup, the swelling stuff out of our muscles and keep us safe. But it's really important that we have a pre-stretch and a post-stretch. Too many times we elongate those muscles too long for an extended period of time before we work out. We have a higher risk of injury. So we want to limit that risk of injury by doing stretches in the early side about 15 to 20 seconds. And then post, you're looking to hold for about 45 seconds to a minute.
Beautiful. Can we do some of those pre-workout stretches now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do, the first one here is we're actually going to step onto our band. We call these banded good mornings. And we're going to step on like this, and we're going to get underneath this band and set it on my neck as so. We want to make sure that we're holding the band with my hands here. And then on this side, all we're going to do is set my hips back, drive back, and we're going to hold for about 5 to 6 seconds. You're going to feel it pulling in the back of your knees and your hamstrings.
So why is this stretch so important, Taylor?
So what it basically does is works all our post-exterior chain, which is my butt, my glutes, my lower back, which is a lot of stuff that we do. We always include those movements. So we want to make sure we're loosening those up. So
and how long do we want to hold this for, and how many reps of it?
We want to hold for about 5 seconds, and we want to do about 10 reps. Take it really nice and slow. When you get to the top, take a couple deep breaths, focus on calming that heart rate down, and then we go right back down into that stretch.
Okay, so about 10 of these. So after we do 10 of these, then what? What do we do next?
What we can do, our next stretch is we're going to do a T-spine stretch or a thoracic stretch. So we actually, it's a little bit easier doing it up against the wall, but we can do it here. Is we're going to go into a kneeling position. In my kneeling position here, I'm going to have my hands out. I'm going to rotate all the way around to get a good pull and open that chest up. And then bring it back. So a lot of us, if we're doing bench, if we're doing some kind of different movement, we want to try to keep this arm, pretend we have a wall here on that wall, and we're opening it all the way up, getting a stretch, coming right back to neutral.
So when we do this, what exactly should we feel getting loose?
So you're going to feel into your upper thoracic, which is your shoulder blades. You're going to feel a little bit of a pull into your shoulders as well, but then we're also engaging our core. And so our goal from a warm-up stretch is to get a little bit of a sweat in and feel a little bit of tension or be under load with that.
So after that, one more stretch. Do we have one?
One more stretch, really easy stretch. We'll just sit down here. We're going to load this band onto the ball of my foot. If you don't have a band, you could do this with a belt too, or something stretchy, and we're just going to lay back and get a good pull here. You remember, you want to hold for about 20 to 30 seconds with this. You feel it in your hamstrings, you feel it a little bit there, and it gives you an opportunity to kind of relax and focus on your breathing and get your mind right before we work out today.
Beautiful. And you would alternate legs, I assume, just to make sure you're even when it comes to this stretch.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. Awesome. So really important that we make sure we stretch beforehand just to make sure we don't pull anything, because indeed, none of us want an injury. So Taylor, thanks so much for joining us. I'm working up a little sweat just stretching here. Make sure you have a good day.